Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to show how to change the looper timing, or if your worm gear has come loose or needs to be replaced, how to reset the looper timing correctly for the Singer 114W103. Variant will happen for any other brand, example of Cornelli or Linset. This only applies to the Singer. First you'll need the electrician's pliers. Bring your needle bar around and loosen off the wing screw and raise your needle bar so that the needle is out of the way. Just tighten that by hand. You'll need to do the same for the foot clamp. Loosen off the wing screw and remove the foot and clamp together. Next you'll need to take off the cover of your machine and check that your system is complete. If your machine was purchased through TCQ, then your machine is complete. Always leave it complete. Here is the benefit. Now you'll be retiming the machine. This is relocating your needle height to a set specific position. This is impossible to guess, so this is the automated system as such. What you do not touch the handle and rotate your wheel. You'll notice that the seesaw starts swinging. This clip comes up. Keep rotating. It can be quite tough, but this die block here will shift left. What you'll notice once you keep rotating the wheel after that, none of the other parts in the machine will move, just the flywheel. This now means that your needle bar height has been specifically set to the highest point. Next you'll need to remove your needle plate to see your looper. Again, use your electrician's pliers. We have these for sale on eBay, the perfect ones. Clamp into the round part that have the teeth over the big screw underneath which holds your needle plate. Loosen it off, like so. Hold your needle plate down and loosen off the rest of the screw. Use the screw back inside the same hole to push out your needle plate, like so. Keep those in a safe location that won't roll off the table. What you'll find underneath the plate is the looper. Now, we refer to the looper notch all the time. I'm going to use a screwdriver here to show you the little notch cut out here which I'm digging in with the screwdriver. This actually relates to the timing of a circle, like a clock. So we classify the back here as 12 o'clock, the front as 6 o'clock, 3 and 9. What we need to do when we have the machine disengaged via the clip system and the handle is at the front and the stitch length tab at the front, we need this to be timed between 1 and 2:30. Each machine varies slightly in this area. Reason is the amount of wear on the parts or the stitch type that you are trying to achieve. If you would like very clean, tight, small stitches on your machine, you need to set this at 2:30. If you like billowing stitches, then you'll set this at 1 o'clock. That is when you have your needle bar at the highest point, your handle and stitch length tab at 6 o'clock. This is controlled via your worm gear. Now the worm gear can come loose because it's only held on by a single screw. This little screw here. Never take that all the way out, or the washer that it goes into has a spring behind it and it will fly like a bullet. So please never take that screw all the way out. What you'll do, come to the underneath side of your machine and you need to slip this onto the rod. It will require some pressure. What you do, come to the far end and the washer is what you push down. Using a screwdriver just the same as I am, push that down. And you can see that it's come through, the rod is there, but what we need is the washer and this rod to sit at the same level. You'll notice that now I have them sitting flush. Once we do that, we come around to the top and check the looper notch. What you'll see now, it's around 11 o'clock. We need to bring that forward to 1 o'clock. The way we do this is rotate the worm gear. Don't push it in, don't pull it out. We finish that action. We rotate, we check it's at 1 o'clock. We check the stitch length tab is still at 6 o'clock along with your handle, and that the machine is still disengaged. This is how you retime your looper. Now, you will need to tighten the little screw. This can be tricky. This is a great example. It is housed up underneath currently. I need to rotate the handle and the looper. I need to make sure they're both rotating carefully. I need to go back and check to make sure they're rotating at the same amount so that I can access the screw. Go in, tighten my screw. Make sure it is actually very tight. Bring your handle back to 6 o'clock and recheck your looper timing. Mine has sitting at around 12:30, 1 o'clock. It should be fine. We're on 1 o'clock. You may need to go back a few times and readjust this via the screw till you get it just right. Then replace your needle plate. To replace your needle plate perfectly, this is why I said only tighten this wing screw by hand. Drop your needle into the hole. I can see how far out I am now. Drop it in a little bit more. I need to rotate. Once I have it perfectly centered, use the screw to tighten up the needle plate. Only ever tighten up the needle plate by hand. You only loosen it with the pliers. Make sure it's tightened all the way up, as strong as you can do by hand. Now raise your needle bar again. Slip your foot under with the clamp. Put your presser foot down, holding both sides of the ring flat on the needle plate before you tighten the wing screw at the back. This does, however, need to be tightened using your pliers, as tight as you could by hand, and a little bit extra with the pliers. Never overdo this, it will snap. You'll need to now readjust your needle height and thread your machine. I hope this has helped. Enjoy.